Hello, everyone. Welcome to She Talks to Angels. My name is Chris. I'm feeling called to do romance readings for each of the 12 Western zodiac sun signs. I think spring has sprung. I chose a background with some beautiful cherry blossoms. I could also share, I don't know if this is bringing out the romantic in me, but my beautiful cousin Erica sent me these peonies for my birthday in April. I have them just beside my desk here, or beside my monitor, and I love them. Yeah, they just really brighten up my day. So it's Saturday morning where I am. It's still cool outside, sunny spring weather, but still, still cool. You still have to wear a jacket when you go out. It's about 10 degrees, but it should be going up to 20 degrees. So Celsius. So that's exciting. But yeah, I just felt like doing some readings this morning and I was meditating and I thought, okay, there's some messages that want to come through, but I think it has to do with romance. So I don't normally do romance readings, but I thought we would give it a shot. So thank you for being here. If you're new here, you're more than welcome. Feel free to subscribe. So you can be alerted to when my readings become available. I do have a full-time job and I usually create content when I have the time and space to do so. If you are a returning viewer, hey, thank you so much for being here. Yeah, there's so many fantastic tarot readers on YouTube, and so I know I'm just a little part of it. The younger generation, I just feel like the world is going to be okay because the younger generations are just knocking it out of the park when it comes to tarot readings. So I like being part of this community. So let's get started. I'm going to do past, present, future readings for each of the signs when it comes to love, okay? Because spring has sprung, the grass is riz. I wonder where the birdies is. But yeah, I feel like love is in the air. I think we've had enough of war and negativity and bullying. So let's spread the love. Let's spread the love, even if it's self-love. So we'll see what's going on. I'm just blending with the energy. I'm using the holographic tarot today. They're kind of like shiny. I felt called to use those. Maybe I really want to don't want to take my rose-colored glasses off, trying to see the world through a rosy hue. Okay, so I feel like the cards are ready. Okay, so let's start with Aries. What does Aries need to know when it comes to love? Please and thank you. What does Aries need to know when it comes to love? Please and thank you. Oh, Aries, come on. I'm only supposed to pick 3 cards. Okay. So Spirit is saying if you're single, Aries, you've been locking yourself up somewhere, hanging out by yourself. You have so much to give. We now have how many cards? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards here. Only supposed to pick 3. Okay. Wow. Okay. Aries, you're supposed to be simple. Okay. Why is this so complicated? Okay. I might do a single video. I thought I was going to do all 12 signs in like 10 minutes, but I don't think that's going to happen today. Okay. Aries. All right. We have the Four of Pentacles. Okay. And I asked for more information. We have the Hermit and we have the Two of Cups. Okay. So it's telling me that, you know, you're very private, first of all. So, you don't want to air your romance secrets on YouTube. So your secret is safe with us. Okay. So um, I think that it's like you have a lot to give to a relationship, but you've been, spending time by yourself. You've been nurturing yourself. You're feeling older and wiser. And because of the Hermit is the nine energy, that's the philanthropist, right? So it's telling me that, you've been expressing your love, to the universe as a whole or to people as a whole. You love everyone. So you may have been involved in volunteer work or some kind of philanthropy. You may be teaching or guiding other people. And that's how you've shown your love. With the Two of Cups, it's telling me that maybe like you've just been staying friends with everybody. You can feel chemistry with people here with the Kundalini rising. But this is very early beginnings. So there might be somebody that you have a crush on, or somebody that you really admire, or you have a lot of mutual respect. It could even be with your friends, right? So you might just be spending your time, helping others as a whole, guiding, teaching, but really just wanting to spend time with people who really get you, who you trust, where there's mutual respect. And anywhere you don't feel respected, you've just been cutting those people off. So for somebody, I definitely see you having a crush, or maybe you have a crush on your best friend, right? And you're wondering, is this romantic or is it platonic? But there's definitely chemistry there. Okay. In the here and now, we have the Knight of Cups. Okay. So to me, that like the knights are always messengers, right? So I feel like sometime this week or sometime this month, in the next, I don't know, I'm seeing 10 days, you're either going to receive an invitation or a love note or a message. But knowing you, Aries, you might be the one wanting to reach out and send that text, ask someone out for coffee, make the first move. Okay. So I asked for more information because I'm like, is it coming? Is it going? And I'm getting the message that you've been wanting, to make the first move or ask someone out. But yeah, it's just been like too overwhelming for you. You're just like, okay, it's just producing just the idea of asking someone out or asking out your crush or reaching out to your person is just, it's creating a lot of stress, anxiety, and anxiety for you. And you've been paralyzed with fear, because swords represent the element of air. So yeah, it's just like, what if this, what if that, what if, and you're all up in your head about it. And so my heart goes out to you because it's coming along with the Chariot, which is 7 energy. Okay. So the Chariot is all about feeling balanced, knowing that it's go time. Like, you can see in your mind's eye that, that this is going to work out great. So, you've been paralyzed with, okay, no, I shouldn't do it. It's too much trouble. It's going to cause too many problems. I'm not, instead of, feeling love and acceptance around this person that you admire or want to ask out, it's just creating insecurities. And so there's two sides of you. There's the Chariot that's like, wow, like it's go time. I've met someone, we have chemistry. And then there's the other part of you that's like, I just want to stay home and hide under my bed because all of all of these details or all of these flaws that I didn't know existed are becoming apparent. And I think it's funny because I'm an Aries too. I'm an Aries too, uh, and so yeah, it's like we don't really care what people think, right? We go through life not caring what people think, but It's telling me that, yeah, there's somebody you care what they think. And all of a sudden, you're realizing, that there's a handprint on your kitchen wall and you haven't seen it. You haven't noticed it in years. So yeah, so just the thought of dating is bringing up some insecurities for you, even though I feel like whoever I'm connecting with, you feel like you have met somebody that that you could really build with and go places with, and it's full speed ahead. So I asked for more information, Aries, and we have the Two of Wands. Okay, so, or sorry, the Two of Swords. So again, mentally, you're like, I don't want to deal with this. I don't want to look at this. I don't want to, I just want to be free and happy. And so Spirit is saying, look, Aries, um, we have the Temperance card, okay? And we have the Eight of Wands, okay? So that's fire energy or goals that you set for yourself. So Spirit is saying, okay, instead of putting all your eggs in one basket, okay, and freaking out over one coffee date, Spirit wants you to go on many coffee dates, okay? Meet as many people as you can, and that will take the pressure off. Okay, so Spirit wants you to put yourself in as many new situations as possible. Okay, with the Temperance card here, because the old has gone. Okay, the old is gone. It's time to make way for the new. And we have the sun coming up here. It's the dawn of a new day. Okay. And Spirit is reminding you that you are innocent. Okay. You're born innocent. So let go of any bad feelings or insecurities about the past, or if you're feeling guilty that, something didn't work out in the past, that doesn't mean you don't deserve love or you don't deserve to put yourself in new situations. We have these beautiful wings of desire. So, it's Spirit is reminding you that, it's important to believe that you can have what you want. Okay. Deepak Chopra's book, The Path to Love. Okay. Our passions are our truth. Okay. And so it's important to pursue them. When the Temperance card comes in, it's telling me, you've been through, a tower moment in your life. You've been through a healing process. You're the phoenix rising. And so this is you know, having self-acceptance for where you are and who you are and putting yourself in new situations, willing to grow. Okay. I just heard you can't teach an old dog new tricks. It's like, no, the past is the past, and you can have new beginnings. So the Temperance card is sort of, the willingness to make mistakes, to look foolish, to try something new, right? So I'm hearing if you have a certain type, right, that you've dated in the past, like, maybe try pursuing another type, maybe take a class, a special interest, and meet people that way. If you've only dated your friends' friends or something like that, or vice versa, if you've only met people online, like maybe it's time to ask your friends to set you up with someone. But Spirit is saying, don't live in scarcity, Aries, live in abundance. I feel like this isn't just pursuing romance, but it's just about, don't put so much pressure on yourself when it comes to dating. Put yourself in new situations. Try to get involved in as many activities that interest you, and don't try to, pin all your hopes and dreams on like one person or one coffee date. Okay, it's time to get out there and don't worry about making mistakes. Okay. Yeah, you just be willing to make mistakes and learn from your mistakes when it comes to love, Aries, and try again. Okay. All right. So thanks so much for being here. I'm going to do individual readings, it looks like, for each of the signs. I am not your speed tarot reader. Anyway, okay. I just do what I'm told. Sending you so much love, Aries, and hope to read for you again soon. Okay. Bye.